Falling in love is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. The butterflies in your stomach, the excitement, the daydreaming, it's also fun and exhilarating. But what happens when you find yourself falling for the wrong person? When they don't see you the way you see them, when your feelings aren't reciprocated, or when their intentions aren't pure. That's where things get complicated, painful, and heartbreaking. According to statistics, only a small percentage of you who watch our videos are actually subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet and you enjoy what you see, do consider hitting the subscribe button. This encourages the algorithm in promoting more of our mental health content to more people out there. With that said, let's begin. Here are 5 signs you're falling for the wrong person. Sign number 1. You constantly have to reassure yourself. Have you ever found yourself constantly needing to reassure yourself of your worth? You might find yourself constantly asking, do they like me? Do they love me? Or are they thinking about me? If you find yourself constantly needing reassurance from them or from others around you, this is a sign that you might be falling for the wrong person. Why? Because when you're with the right person, you naturally feel secure and confident in the relationship. There's no constant need for reassurance or validation. Your self-esteem doesn't depend on their every move or word. They make you feel loved and secure, so you don't need to question it all the time. Reassurance is important in any relationship, but if you're constantly needing it, it might be a sign that something isn't quite right. It could mean that your needs aren't being met, or that you're not feeling truly loved and accepted for who you are. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who makes you feel loved and secure without needing constant reassurance. Sign number 2, their behavior is inconsistent. Are you always having to second-guess their actions? In a healthy relationship, both partners should be consistent in their actions and communication. If they're often hot and cold, playing hard to get, giving mixed signals, or just generally unpredictable, it's a sign that they might not be worth your time and affection. Inconsistent behavior can leave you confused and uncertain about where the relationship is going. You might find yourself constantly trying to read their mind or predict their next move. And the worst part is that even when you think you've finally figured them out, they might change again, leaving you back at square one. Don't waste your time and energy on someone who can't give you the clarity and stability you deserve. Look for someone whose actions are consistent and who can give you the security you need to build a lasting relationship. Sign number 3, you ignore red flags. We all have the tendency to ignore red flags sometimes. Maybe we convince ourselves that we can change them or that the negatives are outweighed by the positives. But ignoring red flags is never a good idea. If they're showing signs of being emotionally unavailable, dishonest, manipulative, or abusive, it's important to take notice and take action. Don't let yourself fall deeper into a relationship that's already headed for trouble. Instead, focus on finding someone who is honest, reliable, and treats you with respect. Someone who checks all the right boxes. Someone who you can build a healthy and fulfilling relationship with. Sign number 4, you have different values. Values are the guiding principles that shape our decisions, beliefs, and behaviors. When we're attracted to someone, it's easy to overlook our differences and focus solely on the romantic aspects of the relationship. However, having different values with your partner can cause significant problems down the road. It can lead to conflicts, misunderstandings, and a breakdown in communication. For example, if you value honesty and transparency and your partner does not, it can create a situation where you feel like you can't trust them. Or if you value family and they do not, it can cause tension when it comes to spending holidays or important events together. Differences in values can also lead to a lack of respect and understanding in the relationship. When your partner doesn't share your beliefs and principles, it can be difficult to see things from their perspective and truly understand where they're coming from. This can lead to arguments and a breakdown in communication. Furthermore, having different values with your partner can also make it difficult to set boundaries and enforce them. If you have different ideas about what is acceptable behavior in a relationship, it can lead to misunderstandings and resentment. It can be challenging to communicate your needs and expectations when your partner doesn't share your values. Having different values with your crush can be a recipe for disaster. It is important to assess whether your core values are compatible before investing too much time and emotion into the relationship. While it's possible to compromise on some things, it's crucial to stay true to your beliefs and principles. Otherwise, you may find yourself in a situation where you have to choose between your happiness and your values. And sign number 5, you prioritize them over yourself. Prioritizing someone else's needs above your own is an important aspect of being in a relationship. However, it's crucial to maintain a balance and not neglect your own well-being in the process. Putting someone else's needs ahead of your own to the point of extreme self-neglect can be a sign that you're reprioritizing them over yourself. When you start to put someone else's needs ahead of your own to an extreme degree, you may start to feel resentful and exhausted. You may sacrifice your own happiness, goals, and aspirations to make sure they're happy. But this can lead to a feeling of emptiness and dissatisfaction. You may feel like you've lost sight of who you are and what you want out of life. It is important to remember that you can't take care of someone else if you don't take care of yourself first. By putting your own needs aside, you may end up burning out and being unable to give the other person what they need. A healthy relationship is a balance of give and take. Both parties should be willing to make sacrifices, but it is also important to make sure that you're not sacrificing your own well-being in the process. Don't be afraid to set boundaries and say no when you need to. By taking care of yourself first, you'll be able to show up for the other person in a more meaningful way. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So take the time to fill your own cup first, and then you'll be able to better take care of those in your life. If you've made it this far, comment right person if you're still watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this. As always, thanks for watching.